Gas station log. It's April 5th, 2018. I woke up this morning and made myself a cup of tea, and I'm sitting there and I'm editing video and I'm checking this video that I made of Metroid Spooky Mission, and all of a sudden there's a knock at my door, and so I answer it, and this guy that I don't know, because I don't know anybody that lives where I live, and I don't really know that many people in this town or in this area, and this guy was at my door that I didn't know, and he's like, "Hey, Travis is over here. He says he wants you or something," and I'm like, "I don't know Travis," and he's like, "Well, he knows you," and I'm like, "No, he doesn't," and close the door on the guy. So that's how my day got started. Fun. Then now it's time to go rock the gas station. Gas station log. It is 3:30. I got me some food. All I have left for money is change, but I got a lot of it. So they have pizza in the deli. Yay, pizza. Yum, 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 pizza. Yay, buddies. Mew, mew, mew. You're a good kitty. Yay, buddies. Yay, buddies. Me, me, me. You're good kitties. All of you are good kitties. Yay, good kitties. Me, me, me. Yay, Smokey Smoke. Keep rolling. Get those doggies rolling. Move them doggies rolling rawhide through wind and rain and weather, hell bent for leather, wishing my gal was by my side. Yay, buddies! Hey, buddies! Mew, mew, mew. Nice kitty. Good kitty. Nice kitty. Pet the kitty. Yay, kitties. Mew, mew, mew. Nice kitty. Nice kitty. Will somebody please stop telling these druggies to stop coming to my door? They need to figure it out. I'm not one of them. Go away, bad people. Gas station log. It is 5:30. I got a bit of a headache. I've been having headaches the last couple of days. They're not that bad. They're hardly noticeable, but just enough to kind of annoy me. I don't know what the deal is. Do you guys ever have those days where you just look out there at the human race and say, I don't know what they are, but I am not that. And you just feel like an alien because you don't identify with the human race in any way. That's how today is. It's one of those days where the voices in my head are trying to tell me things I know aren't true. Like I'm not a human being. That I was sent as a scout by God to resemble humans, but not. But I'm not actually a human. I was sent, to do His will, to exact His justice, and to make sure that His will is carried out amongst a bunch of humans that don't know how to do it. Or that don't want to do it. Yeah, so that's how I feel today. I've been irritated with people. I guess that's as good as any way to describe it. So yeah. At least it's not aliens! No aliens, go away! We don't want your demon scum! Gas station log. 5:51. Hey, that means it's almost 6 o'clock! Yay, buddies, it's almost 6 o'clock! Yay, that means I have 2 hours left! Mew, 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 you're good buddies! So I just had a thought. So I was just thinking, I've been listening to music and really enjoying it, and like more than I normally do. Like I'm kind of getting sucked up into it and lost in it, kind of thing. And it made me realize that I think one of the reasons why I wrote so much music over the last decade or so, or the decade that I wrote music, is because it was my creative outlet to escape the torturing of my soul. And when I got on the Seroquel, I didn't feel tortured anymore. And so the need to escape, or the inspiration to write music, wasn't there. It wasn't there anymore. It wasn't needed. Because honestly, like every now and then I sit down and I try to think of a song to write, and nothing comes to me. Nothing at all. And that inspiration well has been dry for the last 7 years. About the time I got on the Seroquel. And it's fine, I'm finding new creative ways to express myself, it's all good. But, it's just weird, because today I feel like I'm being spiritually tortured a bit. At least I'm trying to. Running loose, like it could get away. Get away! I gotta get away, baby! Baby, baby, baby! I gotta get away! Yay, buddies. So, yeah. Yeah. Yummy. I'm just gonna say for the record, Cereal Ninja is really good, but it just isn't as flavorful as Ground Zero. Their stuff is so good. Yay, buddy. Me, me, me. Me, me, me. You're a good, good kitty. Hey, you're a good kitty. Nice kitty. Nice kitty. Good kitty. Pat the kitty. Nice kitty. You're a good, good kitty. Hey, good, good kitties. Me, me, me. Nice kitty. Nice kitty. Me, me, me. You're a good, good kitty. Hey, good, good kitties. Gas station locked. It's 6:40. And I feel like I'm being beat down. There's these people out here, and they won't go away. They just talk and gab, gab, gab. Go away. Go talk somewhere else, people. I can't get rid of these demon voices. They won't go away. Just when I think they're gone, they come right back. And they tell me things like, you're gonna lose your job and you're gonna be homeless again. And if it was just a matter of them saying that once, I could just dismiss it. But they're just at it, and they won't leave me alone. I feel stressed and pressured, and I just want to go home. Make it go away. They're making me see things, like me being in a homeless shelter and freaking going off on people, and where I've had enough and I just kill people. I want to watch the injustice burn and all the bodies crying out in the fire, and I laugh and spit on them because they're stupid. And I can't stop thinking about it. Not to mention this thing. This thing is stupid, and everybody else must be stupid because nobody knows how to keep gas in here. Just a week ago, this thing beeped warning, and okay, so that was the first time it had ever happened since I've been working here, which is September. But 1 week later, it's like, oh, delivery needed. You don't have hardly any gas in the tanks. And it's like, clearly, people didn't take care of it before. Will you people please come deliver the gas so it doesn't keep doing this every week? When this thing goes off and beeps, it hurts my ears. It is piercing. It's like shooting a bullet through my eardrum. Gas station log. It's 7 o'clock, buddy. Yay. I'm gonna have JD run up with my bottle of ibuprofen that I forgot and left with him. I'm just gonna take some ibuprofen. Maybe if I can get rid of the headache, I can get rid of all the demons. Go away, demons. Nobody likes you. Stop talking to me. So, I'll try to at least get rid of the headache. Splitting headache. I don't even know what kind of headache it is. It kind of feels like a migraine, but it hurts all over my head. Yay, buddies. Mew, mew, mew. You're a good kitty. Nice kitty. Nice kitty. Yay, kitty. Mew, mew, mew. Yay, buddies. Yay, buddies. I need to be able to afford a drink and sugar. I need to buy sugar today because I don't have any for my tea at home. Oh, sugar, sugar, sugar. I need sugars. I'm out. What the frick? People are so stupid. Why are you so stupid, people? Oh my gosh. Stop it. My head. I don't know what I've been doing this time. 'Cause you won't be now. I don't remember words to songs anymore. I don't know how that I wanna be. I don't know what I've been told more. La 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 na na. I don't know and know. Singing Pearl Jam songs and stuff and things. My hair is spiky and poofy. Why is it like that? Make it stop. No. Be nice. Nice hair. You're a good kitty. Mew, mew, mew. Yay, buddies. Yay, buddies. Mew, mew, mew. I figured it out. Headaches are Satan. They're evil. And little demons run around inside your headache like gremlins. And they're like, they're mean. Figured out their plan. Their magic is useless. They can't do anything to me now because I know I'm up to their schemes. it's like Rumpelstiltskin. If you say his name, he goes poof. And he's powerless. Rendered powerless. You can't do that anymore, because you're mean, and I hate you. Hey buddies, I got Moony Mist! Yay buddies! Mew mew mew! Yay caffeine! Caffeine is my friend. Yay buddies! Mew mew mew! Yum yum yum. Yummy yummy! Yay buddies! I got more ibuprofen, and I took some, and I feel better already. Yay, buddies! Yay, buddies! Now I could use a nap. Nap, nap, nap. Sleepy time for Stevig. Gas station log. It's 7:41. It's almost time to go home. Yay, buddies! Mew, mew, mew. So, yay! Thanks to JD and Joe for bringing me some ibuprofen. I took it, and my headaches are running away. Bye, little headaches. Run away. Run, 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 run away. So, yay, that's awesome. My headache's going away, and with it all the mean old voices that are telling me mean, bad things. So that's good. I'm just trying to figure out, why are they connected? Why is it that you can be attacked by demons, hardcore, simply because you have a migraine, and you take some ibuprofen and the migraine goes away, and so do those mean old demons? I don't even understand that. But needless to say, I feel like I'm getting back to my normal happy self. What a weird day. It almost feels like a stupid TV show where a problem presents itself and then is resolved by the end of the episode. There's still a little bit of tension, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. Plus, I feel drained from the whole experience, but I kind of want to just go home and go to bed in Sleepyland. I'm gonna go to Sleepyland. Yay, Sleepyland. People. Yay, people. Oh. Stick around for the final thoughts. You know, it makes me think back to this house I lived in Bloomington. There was definitely a demon in that house. I could sense it. There were times when I could even see it in my mind's eye. I so wanted to beat that thing's ass. It's too bad I never got the chance. I mean, I cussed that thing up and down with scripture all over the place all the time. But it never did seem to leave. You know, there was actually an interesting story about that. When I moved out of that house in August of 15, I was packing up stuff out of my bedroom and putting stuff in boxes. I was just throwing whatever was sitting on the floor, whatever. I was just throwing stuff in boxes. And I had taken the smoke alarm off the ceiling because it had a low battery and it was going beep beep, beep beep, beep beep every now and then. I got tired of hearing it, so I got up on a thing and took it off the ceiling. So it's just laying on the floor, right? And it has a dead battery. It had been dead. I took it off the ceiling like 2 years prior, because the battery was dead, and I disconnected it, right, and put it in this box. And so one night when I was over, after I had technically already started to move out into this new place, so I had come back over to the house because it was just a few blocks away. And so I was just gathering up a few odds and ends, and I was going through this box of stuff and figuring out what I wanted to keep and what I didn't. And most of that stuff was music equipment, pedals, cables, stuff like that. So Matt comes over. He was my neighbor. He comes over and he plays music too. He'd played in bands for a long time. And so he's helping me go through this stuff. And I'm like, here, you want some, music cables and stuff like that? And he's like, oh, sure. So I go through the box, and I take out everything that I'm not going to give him. I take it out of the box. For example, this smoke alarm. Smoke detector that's supposed to be up in the ceiling hasn't been for like 2 years. Battery's dead. I'm pretty sure the battery was taken out of it. I don't know. And I threw it away, or it was dangling out or something, because it was a 9-volt. You know how those things are. They dangle out. So I tossed it aside and put all this music cables and guitar cables, and I think I had a pedal of some kind that I didn't use anymore or something. And I threw it in this box, and I gave it to him, and then he left with it. And I guess he said he just set it on a table on his porch and, went inside and went to bed that night. Well, so I gathered up some more stuff and took a load back to my new house where I was staying. And, well, that was the end of that. And then the next day, Matt tells me that at about 2 o'clock in the morning, he wakes up to this screeching alarm going off. And he jumps up, and he's trying to figure out where the sound is coming from. And when he finally finds it, it's outside in the box. And it is the smoke alarm. The smoke detector with no battery in it is going off like it's detecting a fire. And it's just going off and shrieking at like 2 in the morning. How does that even happen? Smoke detector with no battery in it is just going off outside in a box. A box it was taken out of. Anyway, it's my suspicion that that demon who was feeding off of me was pissed because I left. Stupid demons. Demons are stupid. Gas station log. Final entry for April 5th, 7:55. 7:55. Okay, so what have we learned today, kids? Some days, not all days, are going to be rosy and cheesecake. Roses with cheesecake. That sounds yummy. Sometimes you're just going to have a bad day. Sometimes you're going to have a really hard day. And sometimes it's going to feel like Jesus isn't there. But he is. He's always there. And sometimes Jesus shows up in your friends bringing you some ibuprofen to get rid of the headache that's causing the whole thing. I still haven't figured out how migraines are connected to demonic attacks. You can always trust that Jesus is there, and Jesus shows up to quash the problem. Snuffs it out with the remedy. See, I'd been telling the demons all day that I am victorious in Jesus. You can't touch me. And I made them flee, and they would run off like little babies, but they would always come back a little while later, again and again and again, and it kept going on all day long, trying to tell me, like, you're going to lose your job, you're going to end up homeless, you're not going to be able to stand it, you're going to go crazy psycho and kill a bunch of people and laugh at their burning bodies and the destruction of the earth, and yay, Jesus will come back, stuff like that. Those thoughts scare me and give me a headache. Jesus is always there, and he always provides a solution at the right time. Because now I feel better. Yay, I'm better. Yay, Jesus. So always remember, no matter what you're going through, Jesus is on the other side. He will find you at the end if he isn't with you in the fire. Right through it all. He's always with us. And with that, from me to all of you out there, Jesus loves you. Goodbye.